Hello there, you wonderful person. I am Gareth Mason and I want to talk for about 30 minutes. It's been a little while since the last time I'm here with my niece, Alice. Say hello, Alice. She promised she would be very quiet, so I allowed her to be here. Yeah, I just want to talk. It's been a while since the last time I posted on this channel. I've been playing. I've been playing mostly um, on. Uh, I've been recording, Alan Wake videos for my other channel. Not not that often, but I've been tired and with not as much time to do these things as much not as much time as I used to. Priorities change in life, right? So um yeah, let's talk about the last video I made was about anxiety and me thinking that I have a problem with it. I don't think I have a problem with anxiety. Not anymore. I today's a Friday. I can tell you exactly. It is March 21st, 2025. And a Friday, I it's the first day or second day. It's first or second day of autumn. Fall. Fall just began here and it's great. But it's dry. The air is extremely dry. And, and so my eyes are extremely dry. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, priorities. Oh yeah, anxiety. So, I don't think I have a problem with anxiety. I went to the psychologist today. We talked about that. We were actually talking about, do I actually have a problem with anxiety? Should I maybe take a look at seeking a psychiatrist? But no, I don't. At least I don't think so. The last couple of weeks have been like great. I have a little pill, like natural, made out of passion fruit, chamomile, this natural stuff that make you relaxed and chill and calm. And I haven't touched that in like a few weeks. So what I think it is, and I was actually talking to ChatGPT about it, which is interesting. I'm just sensitive. I'm a sensitive person. Now, I was a little bummed out because, being sensitive, sometimes when bad things happen, it's a lot, man. It just whoa. It's a lot. Bad things happening is just as I feel things much more strongly than other people. And when bad things happen, like I really feel it much more than than I would like. And these times are tough, but that's why I have that little natural medicine. So yeah, and I was thinking to myself, is that what is the evolutionary advantage to for me to be like that? Because if I'm like that, there must be a reason, right? There must be some kind of advantage to me being like that. And I was thinking, it's like, I can't think of an advantage. It's like I feel like a dog or a cat or like animals in general. I feel so bad when I see like a dead animal. I remember seeing a dead kitten in the street, and it's just, man, that breaks my heart. And I was thinking to myself, like, what is the reason? It's the end of the day. I'm a little tired, so I get a little lost in thought sometimes. What's the benefit for me to be like that? So I was kind of bummed out. I was like, is there something wrong with me? Is this something bad? Do I have a problem? And so I asked like exactly that to ChatGPT. I said something. You know what? I probably still have it over here. I think it's more interesting for me to just let it speak for itself, although I might cry. And it's been a while as well. Health, origin. Man, yeah, I talk a lot with ChatGPT. Fortnite, YouTube. I can't seem to find it. Can't seem to find it. It's been too long. But okay, maybe it's for the best. The ChatGPT said something along the lines of, "You are amazing. You are, definitely you are. You bring value to society." And I asked, I was like, what would be my role like 10,000 years ago if I lived in those days, in a tribe? I don't see myself as a hunter. Maybe if I grew up like that, I would be able to hunt, but I don't see myself as a hunter. And ChatGPT was like, oh, it probably would be something like a shaman, like a spiritual guide and stuff like that. And it said some really cool stuff that really touched me, and really it made me think differently. I don't think it as a weakness anymore as I did. I was ashamed of it. Now I think more like a superpower, because honestly, that is a superpower for me. I can feel things before other people feel these things, and so like at work I can use that to my advantage. Like I feel like I'm a thermometer of some sort of how the company is going. And yeah, that's great. That feels good, man. That feels good. That put me at peace to how I see myself and how I deal with things. That's very nice. Now, I want to put a proper long video, and the goal here is to just talk for 30 minutes. I don't know. I can see. It hasn't even been 10 minutes. Okay. I guess I can fill you in on life. Life is very, very good. I'm gonna go on a trip. Yes, I'm going on a trip with my girl to Ilha do Mel, translated Honey Island, next month, in a couple of weeks. I'm very excited for that. Uh, Me and my girl watched some videos about the place. It's absolutely beautiful. The place, it's an island. No cars or any motor vehicle is allowed in the island. So the only way to get around is walking or by bicycle. So that's great. No noise out of that. I guess there's boats. Those are gonna be making noises, right? But nothing is perfect. So I'm excited for that. I'm going to document it, the whole thing. I'm excited for documenting that and sharing. I'm gonna be posting that as we're gonna be speaking Portuguese. I'm gonna be posting that on my other YouTube channel, Fragmentos do Horizonte. And yeah, that's gonna be awesome. So what else is on my mind? Exercise. I absolutely need to exercise. This is something I need to focus a lot more than I am. Is I know exercise is very important. I've said it in the past. I've done. I've started on this other channel. I even started running, and I said I was gonna do like once or twice a week. I got ChatGPT to be my coach, my personal trainer, and all of that. But I just never continued. Man, I really want to exercise more, I want to be more fit, because I'll tell you what, this week I had a perfect day. I'll walk you through it. I'm looking over here because there's my niece is playing Minecraft and it's entertaining. She's exploring a dark cave. So that's why I'm not looking to the camera. Maybe I should. Okay, so what was it? Yeah, maybe I should pay more attention to the camera. The plan was not to have anybody here with me, so, but it's okay. So perfect day. I had a perfect day this Wednesday. I woke up. It's a day that I spend the night with my at my girl's place, and she was supposed to go to her sewing class on Wednesday morning. So I was, I planned to come back home and, enjoy the morning, just playing games here or doing whatever. And but she said she was not feeling like going. She was feeling a little bit under the weather, or she felt she wasn't feeling like she wanted to go. And I'll admit I was a little bit frustrated with that, because I had planned, I work on a plan, so I like to have a plan and then follow that, and that makes me happy. That didn't happen, so I was a little bit frustrated, and there's no hiding anything from my girl. She can read me like a book. And she asked me, "Oh, is everything okay?" Then I told her that what I was feeling, and she said, "No, it's okay. You can go home. I'm not gonna be mad or anything." But of course, I didn't want to go home, and I'm glad I didn't, because then we went out for a walk, and that was such a great walk. We went out. There's a park with a very nice trail, paved, and it goes like through the middle of the forest. It's great. It's amazing. And as we were walking, we started discussing about business and job and companies, and it's like really like engaging conversation. That was so much fun, and so that started my brain, you know. And yeah, so that was the morning. Then I went to work in the afternoon, teach my classes, and I just everything, like the planets were aligned. Everything that I wanted to do during in my classes, I did it, and it worked perfectly, and the students felt like they were in a good mood. And then I got home, came home after that, and I recorded an episode of Alan Wake 2, and that was a lot of fun as well. So like, oh man, overall a perfect day. And then I was thinking to myself, I was like, why was this so good? And I even asked my girl, like, because she told me, like, hey, today was a really good day. And then I told her, yeah, for me as well. What do you think it was? I already had my suspicion. I wanted to see if she shared my point of view. And then she said, oh, maybe it was the walk. Yes, I think so too. I think it was the walk. It was a great walk. Exercise. So, point of the story is, exercise is necessary. I just turned 31 years old last month, and man, I not getting any younger. My body is not getting any, healthier. I gotta work for it now. It's just when you're younger, you're on your 20s, especially early 20s, you can just do whatever, you know. It's like you don't have to worry about your health. You're most likely just gonna be slim and healthy. Now I've been having problems with heartburn, so I need to be much more selective and much more careful with what I eat. And yeah, and this little bit of a belly here, this funny pack, I'm not happy with it. I developed this in 2020, 4 years ago. Was that because of pandemic? Most likely, yeah. But probably if there hadn't been a pandemic, I still would have a bit of a belly now because lifestyle and because of age. Honestly, your metabolism slows down as you age, right? So it's normal. So I have to do it. I am gonna do it. Okay. I keep talking as if it's a problem and it's just a problem that I can't do anything about. I can. I have to start talking about it as if with the certainty that I am gonna do something about it. My psychologist recommended I start with twice a week. I think I'm gonna start with once a week. Do 4 weeks of exercising once a week. It doesn't really matter when. I already have Wednesday evening or Wednesday in the morning. But this exercise needs to be by myself. It needs to be by myself. Because the walks that I do with my girl, it's not sufficient exercise for me. So it has to be a harder exercise, something that keeps my heart, makes my heart beat faster. And it's gonna be running. I'm gonna start running, and I'm gonna start next Wednesday. Okay, there we go. Actually saying out loud makes it more real. And I am, yeah. The thing with the eyes is it's really damn dry. Okay, how long are we going? 20 minutes now. Yeah. Okay, what else? What else is on my mind? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when I did that challenge a couple of years ago, where I couldn't use any technology for entertainment. So I had to read, and I recorded a bunch of videos. I feel like it was in the same style. Like I just wanted to talk, didn't matter what about, because I was just bored, and yeah. And the reason why I am recording a video now after that long, I've been consuming too much. I just watched a video now about a guy talking about talking about why you should consume less and produce more, and it's about creatively. And I've heard that before, in a podcast. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently. I heard that uh, about exactly that. I don't remember who it was, but that stuck with me. That, like, man, I really should consume much less than I produce. I should produce much more than I consume, and I'm not doing that. It's not good. So that's why I decided to get the camera. I got a great camera. I love this camera, you know. And I even got as a gift a filter. I don't remember what it's called. It's a D something filter. But anyways, it makes things darker. You can see, there we go. You can see. You see how things are getting darker? Yeah, there we go. So, why would I want to do that? Just make sure this is good. Minimal. Yeah. Why would I want to have darker image? It's not about darker image. It's about the quality of image when you're in a very bright environment, like being outside during the day, like during the, like, not in like the golden hours, like sunset and sunrise, but in the middle of the day where it's very bright. Apparently, and I tried this. No, I got this as a gift from my friend Julio. I used it a little bit. It didn't really. I didn't see any benefit. So I removed it. I put it away, and I didn't really use it. Honestly, I haven't recorded many videos. But anyways, and I've been watching a bunch of videos about camera gear and everything, and I saw this one video where the guy was talking about that, where if you're outside you need a filter, like a neutral filter to make the image sharper. And I got that. I put it on the camera and I tested outside, and it's actually true. The image gets sharper. So what happens? You get a little sharper, and the background, whatever is not focused, is way more out of focus. Now, that kind of sounds like it would be bad, but when you see the result, I can't show you right now because it's nighttime. So, but when you see the result, you can see it's like it has much more of a cinematic look to it, and I really enjoyed that. I really liked it. So I put it on, and now it's definitely gonna stay on the camera. And yeah, so that video about producing more made me excited to produce more, record more. I'm starting with this, this channel, speaking in English, because it's much easier to produce here. I just turn on the camera, talk for a little while, turn off, upload, and that's it. Yeah. So it's much easier. Of course, the quality, I'm not gonna edit this, so there are pauses, there are filler words that I do say. I'm trying to reduce in that. I don't say as many filler words in English as I do in Portuguese. And in Portuguese, I feel like I use filler words way too often, way more often than I do in English. But that's because I just use my English more professionally, right, with my job. So I'm used to being more confident on what I'm saying when I'm speaking in English. Yeah, so as this is not edited, you get the full version where it's all the pauses, all the filler words are there, and everything. Now, it's much more, what's the word? Much more natural, much more, it's like you're here with me, right? As opposed to my other channel, Fragmentos de Horizonte, where I actually edit that and put a little song and do like a montage in the beginning, and I try to be funny with the edit sometimes and just produce something to be interesting to be watched. And I really like that as well. But man, for me to produce a 10-minute video for that channel, I gotta spend like a week recording. That is about 4 to 5 hours of footage, and plus the 2 to 3 hours of editing, plus rendering, and then pushing out to YouTube. That's a lot of work. That's a lot more work. I feel like that is much more rewarding. I enjoy the final product of that much more than this, but it's just a lot of work. That is something I want to, I did the first season. I did like, 28, okay, almost there. I did one season of that, like, it was about 7 episodes, 6 or 7 episodes. And I wanted to continue, but things got difficult, so I just stopped. I wanna come back for a season 2 and do that this year. That's gonna be cool. I'm definitely gonna do it. I don't know when, if I'm gonna do that yet. I would very much like to have I don't think my computer needs to be here, Maybe I could get my computer to my bedroom, and that's where I edit. But then the bedroom should be where you sleep and do other fun stuff not related to technology with a special someone. So maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just thinking out loud here. But great ideas, I was a little hesitant to start recording this, but hey, I talked about great things, and just putting it out there like this, yeah, now I have to do it, right? If anything good comes from this, is that now I need to start exercising, because I told you. So next Wednesday I'm gonna start. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today, people. Thanks everybody for watching. I have been Gareth Mason, and I'll see you the next time I see you. Bye-bye.